Here, pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored. A wild pitch hit on the ground out to short, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Marwin Gonzalez.
And the changeup is way low that time. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Tough pitch to lay off.
Up next for the Astros,
Richard Blyer takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody
your attention, please.
from
Now
the stretch.
for the Orioles,
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Grounded up the first baseline. And this is right past him at first and down the right field line. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be second and third now with nobody out. Now the Cuban import,
first baseman number 10.
first offering on its way. Dribbled up the line. Rolls foul for strike 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Blyer is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to.
And the tag will come too late as he scores to make it a 3-2 game now. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Reddick. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked the donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Now to the plate, Brian McCann. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Jake Marisnick will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. And he lays off there 1-0. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Called strike 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is a sinker in the dirt.
1-2.
Missed with a breaking ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
He's set, and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Three-two's our score here in inning number 6. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Throw gets him. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Davis. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1 the count. 0-1. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Springer looking up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. And here's Renato Nunez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the. Leading off the inning, George Springer.
Leading off for Houston.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. 3-0 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Line drive to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line towards center field. Number 3 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. In now, Carlos Correa. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runner goes for second. Pitches a called strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped him up. Beckham is there for it. And that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
In now for the O's, Tim Beckham.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Tony Sipp gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Number 29, Tony Sipp.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Catching, number 15, Martinez.
1-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Number 3.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He singled his last time up. Popped high in the air. Altuve is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The left fielder, number 9, Marwin.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Villar is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Tony Kemp. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. The 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. This one's down to third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Stepping.
Leading off for the Orioles, left fielder, Ray Mancini.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And quickly, there are 2 away.
Right fielder, Adam Jones.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Ready, here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Leading off for
First pitch coming, here it is.
right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Now
Standing in, Martin Maldonado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Tyler White will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his team.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Here's George.
Center fielder, number 4.
Michael Givens answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Outside, 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leap one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
At the plate, Jose Altuve. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. 2-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner's off for second. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back, and carried him to the victory.
Our final live score tonight, first for the victorious Orioles.